This is Jackdaw, just sitting there chilling. It's just beak just shed. I don't know if you call it shedding, but crow's beak curves at the end, and because she's not grazing as much anymore, it kind of starts curling a bit past the end of the bottom beak, but it fell off today, so she looks normal again, apart from a poorly eye. So we've just had a big game. I walk around the house on my hand just for her to get used to me. I'm in the kitchen cooking at the minute, looking at her on my phone. Just a little thing that DJI Osmo Action 6 does, and you can attach it to your phone and watch it from the other room. She's alright. She always looks so poorly. She's alright. Watch if I come into her. Go, Ophelia. She knows the name. Say, what are you doing? Oi. Oi. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm not even near her. I'm going to get near her. I'll see a poorly eye then. Poorly little thing, ain't you? Poorly little thing. Yeah. She's alright. She's not had all the food today, but I guarantee that'll be gone by the end of the night. Unless I've got a sneaky mouse that comes in the window and eats it. I've never seen any traces of mouse poo. I don't think it's possible, and I think if a mouse come in the house, that she'd eat the mouse. And I've seen the jackdaws flying by my house with a mouse in the beak. I just thought I'd give you an update. Pigeon's in his little coop. Pete's in his house, asleep. I'm debating getting Pete a friend, just because Pete's like my best mate. He's like, when you get your first pet and you become attached to them more than they become attached to you, that's Pete. And every time I rescue a bird, I take time off me and him. And I don't know whether to get him a male friend or a female. I think the female would be more obvious, but I do know that female Indian ringnecks are quite vicious. And I just want someone drop me a comment in one of my videos that I've actually still got on there because I've deleted a few. And it was to give a mention to the piping plover and make awareness how they're becoming extinct. And there used to live a vast amount of them. Used to live along the east coast of America, maybe up north in Canada, all the way down, I think, through the Americas, and I think they then migrate to South America. And they're just these little birds. They're so tiny now. I'll put a few little images up for you. And when they hatch, in an hour, the chicks are already running around, grazing themselves, so they become independent in an hour. Like Ophelia, for example, she'd be a fledgling, she wouldn't be able to still out, she was very dependent, like a human. And then I thought about it and thought, well, ducklings, after an hour or two, they've got all the fur already, and they've already got all the down. So a plover's actually ducks. It's interesting, but I just want to make aware that there's people aware that consciences around the world worry about these little birds, even though I've never seen one. I think we used to have a plover. We've got some sort of plover here. Not sure what sort, but there used to be a Kentish plover, but I think they're extinct now. And the Kentish plover, they, I imagine, come from the Atlantic over on a ship, and they're so cute, the birds. You'd fall in love with it and you'd have to feed it, and we all know what happens when you feed the birds. I'm not saying you come because I fed you, but Pigeon did. But she's so good. She's so aware, but she's so used to being chilled on this. So if I took her away from this perch now, she'd panic and she'd try flying. But the only place she's content is on this little box that I made for Pete. I made this box for Pete about 10 years, 11, 12 years ago. And all it is a plastic box under the Kleenex. This cost me a fortune. And literally it's just a box, 2 bits of wood up the sides, verticals, and then a horizontal bit of broomstick. And since making that, I even made a video and uploaded it onto my YouTube channel making one. And then the most useful bits of kit, if you've got birds, if you rescue birds, like I've changed the tissue because I knew I was going to put the video on. Usually that's just full of poo in there. Usually literally that is just full of poo. But she's doing well, Jackdaw. I thought I'd just share a little video with you. And just say thank you all for the comments when I do get comments and that. Good or bad. Sometimes are good, sometimes are bad. But just want to let you know I'm okay as well. And I'm just here happy helping the birds. And at the minute I'm on holiday for a week and I go outside over to that tree there and I've got a little robin, I feed him outside, I've got a gang of starlings, I've got 5 crows now, for 3 generation crows. I've got a wood pigeon that hops around, limps around on the front because I rescued him and now he just lives out there on the wall. But I love the birds and I tell you what, my dad loved the birds. Ooh. And that's why I love the birds. And I was conditioned to love them through my dad, who's now passed away at Christmas. But look, she was worried that I was going to start eating her food. Crows, you just can't help it. It's in their nature. If they feel some sort of fear that something's going to take the food, they have to just eat as much as they can quickly, even if they're going to be sick. I've watched them on my front. Alright, take care everyone. See you soon.